Hey guys, GenmaTheSamurai here, and today we're playing more Metroid Prime. Okay, so the last part we picked up the Morph Ball and got ourselves the missiles back, so now it's time to go to other parts of Chozo Ruins in search of more power-ups. It's gonna be awesome. So yeah. How you guys liking this series so far? I'm really loving it, you know. It's really cool that I got this capture card and whatnot, you know, and overall, this is still one of my favorite games of like all time, you know. um, the one intimidating thing I do have to say is that, people have played this game a lot, so, I don't know if I'm presenting like anything really new for you guys. I'm also going to try to tone down a little bit on the, you know, explanation of how to do things, because, you know, you guys can just kind of watch what I do at that point. But, to an extent, though, I will still try to give a little bit of information. So regarding, just this little place, you know, I really like the Chozo Ruins as a location and whatnot. Like, it's just, I don't know, something cool about it that I just like. So yeah, just remind you, just go into Morph Ball form and it's a lot easier to avoid the scarabs. Yeah, read that. So we got a new Chozo lore. As we struggle with the great poison, something stirs at the edges of our vision. It is the hatchling Samus. We feel her across the void as she hunts the corrupted. Will our fates again be one? As our pride shatters, will prophecy become real? When all strength waves from the Chozo, will it be the hatchling who fulfills our legacy? True sight eludes us, for the poison gnaws at all vision, leaving seers blind and filled with despair. Truth's blessing may come too late. Oh boy. Yeah, it is interesting that they talk about Samus there. Now, I mean, one of the most interesting things, and also simultaneously one of the most vague things in the Metroid series, has kind of been Samus's past. Now, I mean, you know, it's not like, you know, no one knows, but it's kind of at a point where, you know, I think, like, they've made statements about it, but in general, some people are kind of like, oh, Samus is just awesome, and that's all people care about. And I guess, to an extent, you know, what I would say is, you know, maybe research it yourself. I'm not really going to spend all this time kind of explaining it, just because, you know, it's kind of long. But let's just say that she was raised by the Chozo, so they recognize her in new save station. Yeah. Now, I didn't really need this notification since I, you know, found that map station. But, you know, hey, if you didn't have the map station, you know, located, that would be pretty helpful. I have found the map station, so it's relatively pointless. Alright. So, I mean, I think I'll visit it just for the sake of, you know, replenishing. Yeah, I'm just gonna visit it. Wait. Sorry. Oh boy. Yeah, I think I'm also gonna try to make a habit now of, recording a whole lot of my, videos in one single day and stuff, because I'm gonna be, college classes are going to be starting soon for me. It's going to be my first year, you know, it's like a junior college and whatnot. So, it's going to be very interesting. I don't really know what to expect myself, but, you know, it's kind of scary, but, you know, yeah. Alright, now, hidden right here, if you use a missile, there is another missile expansion. You can either go off the sound or you can scan it, it'll tell you that it's made from like a certain material. That which fouls the water seeks the sun. Huh. The great poison comes from Talon's core. Huh. Yeah. No, it's really interesting stuff. Just kind of all this other stuff with it. Exposition and everything in this game is just all held in like one log. I don't know. It's cool. Also, I'm sure as you've noticed within some of these parts, if you've heard a whole lot of clicking, it's mainly just the controller. I am trying to kind of make it like a little less clicky, but yeah. Alright, moving away from that. Scan that. So what kind of TV shows do you guys watch? I've recently been watching Avatar, Legend of Korra and stuff. You know, I've been watching over the past few seasons and stuff, and it's been kind of like, you know, before. But I'm really liking this new season. I don't know, it's really intense, and at the same time it feels like Last Airbender again. Like, I felt a lot of problem with Legend of Korra was mainly on the basis that, I don't know, it didn't feel like the original show, like, kind of in a bad way. But I feel the new one, definitely, it's just really good. Alright. A new Chozo lore entry has been downloaded to your logbook. We have returned into Lawn 4, born here against our will by a great cataclysm from the reaches of space. A meteor came, casting a dark shadow of debris over the land with the violence of its impact. Though we perceived this from beyond space and time, it was but a curiosity, a brief flare in the infinite march of the universe. But the meteor brought with it corruption. A great poison burst forth into the land, clawing at life with such violence that we were ripped from our peaceful state and find ourselves wandering as shadows of the mortal forms we left behind, searching for why we are here. Oh gosh. Alright, well, regardless, we have this new power up here, and it is the Charge Beam! Oh man. I'm glad to have this ability back. This will make things a lot easier. Double checking the app, okay. Right. Come on. There we go. Oh, I apparently haven't scanned the purple ones yet. Well, that's good to know. Actually, I don't really need that. Okay, come on. Yep. So, I'm gonna be collecting a few different, power-ups this episode. That is the first of a few. So expect this one to be longer than the last two, most likely, but it's not going to be that long, though. Okay. Ah, come on. Okay. So, any of you guys ever watch, what should I call it, like, Nostalgia Critic? I'm sorry. I think I've already asked the show thing, but yeah, I've been watching a few different things, too. It's been fun. I don't know. There's just been some craziness. Platforming! I mean, one thing I definitely love about this game is that, platforming is just really fun. Like, they took, you know, the platforming aspect of Metroid games, and they didn't really, like, have any trouble bringing it into 3D. Like, I don't know. I like it. Anyway, let's go over here. Come on. Alright, now don't come out too much. There's another one right there. Right. Right. Yeah, there's a lot of those hangy thingies here. Oh man. Yeah, so I want to know actually on a ratio at some point, you know, just kind of like what my viewers kind of are, like, with you guys, like, in terms of, like, you know, what kinds of games do you guys typically play? Because, I mean, I generally, I guess you could say anything like GameCube and, like, below, I am a massive, like, fan of for the most part. Not so much with the original, like, NES per se, but, like, you know, Super Nintendo, GameCube, N64, and all that. Now, I want to show you something with this guy. So, this guy will suck you up into morph while you're in morph ball form. We currently can't do anything else, though, aside from get eaten. So, don't do what I just did. Yeah, no. But I'm gonna get something shortly that will help me do something. Oh, boy. And this is our next boss, the incinerator drone, I believe it's called. Yep. Yeah, so basically this boss has these two little torches that it will spin around the room. Eventually this little red thing will pop up and it'll begin summoning wasps from that hive. Now, just like with the other drone or machine boss fight here, these wasps can only be found in this boss fight. So, it is important to make sure you've scanned them. I'm just double checking that I have. I believe I have. Okay, because it's always important to make sure. Gosh. Okay, that really hurt. Oh. Oh gosh. Okay. That's okay. Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah. Now, I mean, I don't usually have trouble with this boss, but it's just kind of tedious because it requires a large amount of multitasking. Just to follow him, you know. Yeah. But, you know, when you take him out, it's not too bad. We get a new power-up, though, as you can see right there. I'm gonna pull in the replenishable that just showed up. Yeah, I got it. Alright. And what do we got now? It's the Morphball Bomb Jump, yeah. Yeah. Oh boy. Morphball Bomb. And another missile expansion. So, yeah, generally with this you can blow up a very specific surface with the Morphball bombs, and it's always good to keep an eye out for little crevices like that. There will also be points, though, in the game that aren't quite as obvious as that spot, but regardless, yeah, let's Morphball bomb jump up there. Yeah. I mean, this is one of the areas where I consider the Wii versions of these games a bit superior, just and that's on the basis that Morphball bomb jumping sucks. Like, it works sometimes, and then there's other points where it's just like, gosh darn it, just go up there. Like, just go up there. Like, right, let's bomb this guy. Yep, so that's what you do. Okay, I get it, energy spike. Oh man, these are happening actually way more frequent than I thought they did before. Oh, whatever. Yeah. Okay, so this section, we want to hurry over to that one down there. Now, you could go all the way around, or you could use this obvious little hole right here as a means to get down. Alright, Morphball bomb. Alright, now there's one more spot we're gonna have to go to. And it's gonna require some basic platforming. I think there are some enemies I'm gonna have to kill again. But with the exception of those, I don't think this part will be bad. Right. Yeah, I'm not caring particularly about those energy things just because I already have like a ton of health left, you know, so it's like, I don't know. And boom. And with that, the puzzle is solved. You know, I'm sure as you noticed up there, that door looks different. That's because it's locked. For some reason, they locked the door even though you can't reach it. I don't know. Whatever. It's a good opportunity to scan a locked door, though, because that is also among the giant list of things I put out there that is required to 100% this game. You have to scan a locked door. Now, there is never going to be a point where, you know, you're just going to be completely screwed, because I think the final boss has a locked door there. Well, I mean, you would assume, yeah. So, with that in mind, you know, if you wanted to, theoretically, yes, you could wait until the last minute for that one, but I already, like earlier, as I'm sure you maybe observed, I did take care of that. So anyway, I'm sure you noticed this. We can't interact with that right now, actually, for quite a while, but it's something to definitely remember for later. Anyway, come on, open up door. Load. Yeah, the long open and close times for these doors are actually there to kind of mask the loading times. Well, at least that's what I've observed. You know, in general, you may or may not have wanted to know that, but yeah. So, let's bomb this thing here. And we're gonna head back to that save station, after which I'm going to end the part. So, yeah. It's been pretty productive. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. So let's go down here. Really? You have to, like, directly face it? Okay. Alright, I thought I was gonna just, like, suck it in from, like, behind like a boss. Alright. Well, let's, save. And on that note, yeah. So, I thank you guys for watching, and be sure to tune in the next part, and we'll go and probably finish off another section of this place. So, alright. Bye.